What's going on, guys? Jared here with another video. Good win for the Dukies tonight, 74 to 53. You know, in my last video, I talked about Clemson could definitely give us troubles, but they really didn't tonight. I was impressed. The first half was about as sloppy as you could get with Clemson going 0 for 9 from 3-pointer, and Duke wasn't hitting anything either. Um, Scheyer had started off 1 for 7, started off awful. You know, at the beginning of the game, I thought it was going to be one of those games where it was going to be a damn 45 to 42 game. It looked like, but they picked it up, obviously being 74 to 53. But at halftime, Clemson had 10 points, so I guess props to Clemson for scoring 43 in the second half. But Singler kept us in the game the first half. They scored six. He had 16 points for the game, 8 rebounds. Excuse me. But yeah, if it wasn't for Scheyer, it would have probably been a 10-10 game at halftime instead of 30-10 Duke. So, got to give Singler some credit. I'm sorry, Singler kept us in the game. I don't know if I just said Scheyer, but Singler kept us in the game. But it was one of those games where you could tell that Clemson was getting frustrated early, and that if Duke could just make a basket here and there, that it was going to just it was going to compound Clemson's mistakes, and which it did at the end. Nolan Smith had 22 points, 3 assists. But like I said, back to Scheyer. He started off 1 for 7, and not only did Scheyer rebound from that, my man scored 19 points in the second half of 6 assists, which is exactly what you want to see out of which in my opinion, maybe not the most skilled player on our team, but definitely the best right now. He is, to start off 1 for 7 and to finish with 19 points in the second half, and he played great. Pretty crazy stat here. The big three, which is being Scheyer, Singler, and Smith, they scored all but 4 of Duke's points in the second half, which is a pretty incredible stat if you really think about it. How many times do you see that with college basketball? Normally, it's 3 players don't take over a game that much. No, sometimes it's just 1. I realize that, but to score all but 4 is pretty incredible. Trevor Booker got frustrated from pretty much the very beginning of the game, and after when you get a guy that's complaining after every missed shot, and even when he makes one, he complains about not getting an and one. In my opinion, just shut up, play basketball. Going into Cameron Indoor that Duke's going to get calls, just like anywhere in the ACC. If you're away, you're not going to get the calls you would at home. I realize Duke gets more calls, but hey, they deserve it, I guess. And I'm not ever going to complain about us getting calls. That would be the stupidest thing in the world. And that is the worst excuse in the world too if you lose. DeMontez Stitt had 10 points, and Jarrell Grant had 10 points. I was impressed with what Jarrell Grant did. I know he only scored 10, but he made a lot of good plays in that game, and I think the Clemson fans are going to be pretty happy with him in the future. Congrats to the Panthers today for a big win. They after starting off 0-3 and then 5-8 and winning the last 3 games down the stretch. You can't, if you're a Panthers fan, they leave a good taste in your mouth with beating the Vikings, the Giants, and the Saints like they did. But we'll see what happens in the future with them. I don't know what they're going to do with Matt Moore. He's looked good, and I was never, Matt Moore's had 2 good games, let's crown him champ right now. But he made some great throws today. That throw he made to Dwayne Jarrett at the end of the first half was incredible. But we'll see, and obviously it depends a lot on what Fox wants to do. Obviously the Panthers have offered for him to come back, but they're not going to sign him to an extension. So a lot of people think that he's going to take a long-term deal from another team if that's offered. If not, he'll come back and fill out his last year of his contract. But we'll see. But if you were looking at my prediction, and it was I think it was 88 to 74, I think was what I predicted. That didn't. I realized that wasn't very close to the final. But again, I'm not a professional handicapper on sports. But at least I did get one number right. I did get the 74 right. Too bad that was just Duke's, and the Clemson didn't get anywhere close to 74. But now that I look back at it, that was a little high. I should have figured that 2 good teams that play good defenses, it wasn't going to be that high. But oh well, at least I got the winner right. But I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I hope you guys keep watching. If you guys have any comments, please leave them. Love to hear them. And please subscribe to me. And for all you Duke fans, our next game's Iowa State. And we'll get another win because we're a top 5 team. See you guys.